there we go. Alright, 1, 2. Oh, watch out. Watch out, buddy. You want some food? Huh? This is the McDonald's of cat food. Ain't that right? Kitty, 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 kitty. Lemonator. You gonna try, cat? Come on. Let's try. Oh, it's hot stuff. Hold on, cat. Hold on. Listen to me. Listen to me. Hold on. There we go. Good boy. Okay. That's cat. That's the good stuff. Tell me, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Round. Yeah, I got you. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff, right? That's the good stuff, Daddy. There we go. That's the good stuff. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Kitty. Okay. Kitty. I'm doing my time. Oh, dang it. What? You guys watching my dang cat eat? What's going on here? Get out of here. Kitty. So it says a cat. What's up, Glam? How are you, brother? Whoa, look at that cat. Mikasa. Spoiled cat. I want food too. Yeah, well, we're going to have some food here, brother. We're going to have some food here. Let's turn this thing off here. That's bright as hell. There we go. Here we go, right? Eat some food. Oh, sorry. Gizu. Welcome. Welcome to America. Thank you. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning here. Who's located where in the world? I'm in Georgia, in the U.S. But who's where? Do we got anybody from? Thank you. New York? All right, hold on. Let me get you. I think it's the first time I had a New Yorker on, so let me get you on the wall real quick. Let me see. My first New Yorker. All right, let's see. Okay. Indonesia, Canada, Kenya, Uzbekistan. Let's see. Gemfly. Gemfly. And you said New York, right? Gemfly. New York. Gemfly, New York. Gizu, Romania. Gizu. Romania, right? Roman. Yeah, well, Gizu, Romania. What's up, Story Times 29? What's up, Jen? How's everybody? I'm gonna go back to find my cat. My cat's probably eating my food. There's my big old fat cat. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So whoever's in, hey Jen Diocese. Where are you located? Good evening. Where are you located, Jen? You in America? Are you in Jen? That sounds like an American name. Whoa! Did anybody hear that, cat? I also have chickens. Check out my chickens. I'm eating chicken noodle soup, but don't tell these folks. Don't tell my chickens that I'm eating chicken noodle soup. The Philippines. Oh, dang it. Hold on, Jen. Let me get you on the wall too. You're my first Philippine. Oh, my cat's going crazy. Let's go get Jen on the wall. Uh-oh, chasing me. Okay, Jen, you said Philippines, right, Jen? All right, where can I fit Jen in here? Hold on, cat. Hold on, I gotta get Jen on the wall. Jen Diocese. D-I-O. Jen Diocese, and this is the Philippines. Cute cat. Thank you, Jen. P-H-I-L-I-P. Philippine. There we go. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, poor chick. No, the chickens are my pets. They're growing up. They're almost 2 months old. And if you look at my YouTube shorts, I've got I have a big chicken coop that I built outside, me and my father, so that they have a huge house to live in once they go up. But it's still cold here in Georgia. It's like 40 degrees outside Fahrenheit. So it's too cold. Like next week, it's supposed to be warm. Thank you, Jen. So it'll be warm next week, and I'll show you my my house. I have many plants in my house to keep, because plants keep the air good. Well, I don't know what that is. That's something bad. So, oh, there we go. See all my plants? The cat's name is Leben. Lebben. So my father like, you know how some children will say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 11. So my dad named him Levin, like 11, how a child would say. So kids that come by will have a fun time. Thank you, Jim. I was thinking about visiting the Philippines. Do you recommend? Do you recommend the Philippines for a visit? There we go. Nope. There we go. What's up, girl? Hold on, cat. Hold on. It's too early. It's still 5 o'clock in the morning. There we go. Bam. Okay, let's see. Let us see. All right. Okay. There we go. Hold on 1 second. Where'd my water go? Uh-oh, lost it. I lost my water tank. Hold on, cat. Hold on. Hold on. I lost the water jug already. Ah, found it. I found it. All right. Let's see. Out. Out. Let's see. Okay. There we go. 1 second, everybody. There we go. Sorry, I must take care of the chickens. Good morning. Hey, Cat, welcome. Good morning, Cat. I'm surprised you're up, Cat. Good morning. Yeah, Jen's in the Philippines, so we got 3 more. I believe so. I believe Jen said she subscribed. No! Well, we got the greatest channel on the internet, obviously. That's right. And I'm up because this guy here wouldn't stop yelling at me. If you want to go outside, but I ain't letting you outside with the coyotes yet. It's too dark out. No, no, no. I know your friends out there. I see. That's okay. Cat's my partner. She's my partner. We do the 110th grade podcast this week, hopefully. We have a mission. I'm on a mission from God. My apologies. There we go. Did I say Jen? I said Cat, right? Yeah, me and Jen. She's from the Philippines. This is why I like to come on. This is why I like to come online, like between usually around this time, 4:30 or 5 o'clock. More of a cat. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. More of a cat. See, I don't want to see your ugly guy. Yeah. Come on. You want your famous cat? Come on. Come on. Let's give you some more. Let me give you some more snack. Why don't you? More of a cat. More of a cat. 11. Hey, Pookie. Oh. Round. 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 Oh, there you go. I knew you were going to find him. I knew you were going to find his snack. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. There we go. What you looking at? Yeah, okay, that doesn't matter. You look right into the screen because he's beautiful. Yes, 11 is definitely a gift sometime. Your obs. Oh, I got you on the wall, brother. Your obs, welcome back, my friend. I got you. Hold on, brother. I know I shouldn't be running this much. 5 o'clock in the morning. Right here, brother. Your obs. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. There we go. Hell yeah! There we go. I hit the wrong button, but yeah, we got a big old screen going now. A big old wall going. I'm very happy about that. You're right, back in action. Good to see you again, brother. She's in here. Yeah. You want to see yourself, cat? What were you saying there on the name board? Who? Jen's on the name board, because I thought she subscribed, but I didn't know. Oh, where's Cat on the name board? I'm not on the name board, and Cat. We can put Cat on the name board. Let's do it. She owns half of the company, so But we'll put Cat on the name board. Put it right here. Bam. Oh, wrong button. I had to look at my forehead the whole time. Bam. But that's okay. That's like the fifth time somebody's asked about you on the name board, so you're on there. Ow! I've fallen over. Yeah, so cat's on the board now. No problem. Bam. Not a problem. We can make it happen. Now that that's backwards, but yeah. It's on there. It's on there. You're on there. Wow. You got a poop? You got a pee? Okay. All right. Wow. There's it goes. Right. So interesting thing. My cat does not use his litter box. My cat does not use his litter box. And thank God he doesn't go to the bathroom in the house. I'm in Georgia, in the United States, the state of Georgia, 700 miles south of Cat. Yeah, 700 miles south of Cat. She comes down and visits a couple times a year. All the above. You better not let him out too long. Oh no, he'll come back in. Believe you me. And he can get in through the garage too. Philippine. All the above. Did you subscribe yet? I can put you on the wall. I got plenty of room. I got room for you right there. Let me know as soon as you hit the subscribe button, and I'll throw you on there. You can even lie to me. You can even lie to me. No. Wait, you know, we live on farmland. There's very many happy cats. A lot of land. We're not in the city or anything. Okay, all the above. Hey, all the above. Where are you located? Where in the world are you located? What are you in America? Are you in? Yes, very peaceful. So I used to live in Maryland with Kat, and I used to live in Baltimore. Very not peaceful. Yeah, but Jen, I got Jen here in the Philippines. Where'd I put you? Right here, Jen, Philippines. I was wondering about all the above. Texas. Okay, I got you, brother. Bam, all the above. Texas. Yes, Baltimore's got a lot of crime. A little bit less since I left. Just kidding. I got you. I got you on here, Jen. Jen, thank you for subscribing, Jen. Thank you. We're trying. Me and Kat are trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I believe we're almost at 450. Wow! Of course you made it, right? Absolutely. All the above. All the above. Boom, boom, boom. Texas. Yeah, man, we got it going good. Thank you for the party. Your Raj says you should have more subs. You're really funny and kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. I agree. I think I'm one of the best YouTubers out there. So we're trying to do it. I used to work for the movie industry. I made lots of very famous movies. I'm a prop maker. I build movie. Well, I build. So I quit. I didn't quit, but I didn't join to do any more movies. So I retired basically in order to do YouTube full time. So I got my chickens, I got my cat, I got me, I got Cat B. So we got a team together here now, and we're trying to make this happen. I look like a movie buff. Cat B is a movie buff. And if you're ever online here when Space Cowboy 9 is on, he is 21 years old and knows like every movie ever to be out there. Space Cowboy 9.
He knows like every movie out there. Cat knows like lots of esoteric, odd, not odd, but just out of the box movies from all over the world. Okay, by the way, how many? I think 450 maybe. I'll tell you right now. Hold on one second. Let me find my tablet. My tableau. I believe it's like four. I had 443 before I went to bed last night. Um, okay, sorry. I have 445. So yeah, so we're almost at 600. I mean, almost at 500. So 445. That's okay. It's okay. We have a lot of 8-year olds and 10-year olds. It's okay, Jen. No problem. No problem. I appreciate you being able to reach out. My favorite movie. My favorite movie is probably like the original Ghostbusters. I love the original Ghostbusters. It's a great movie. It's a comedy. Everything was funny. They tell you they tell you how crappy the government can be, but then people can be funny. Like Roderick, that was a good movie too. That was a good movie. Triple X was a good movie. There's a lot of good movies, and I've made a lot of movies too. So I worked on Avengers Endgame. I worked on Suicide Squad 2. I worked on Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and 3. I worked on streaming shows like Stranger Things. I worked on uh, uh, Disney's Jungle Cruise and Jumanji 2, Black Adam. A lot of movies. Hell yeah! Yeah, you're right. That's an interesting pick. Stephen King's Doctor Sleep by Flannery. Stephen King. Oh, Stephen King. Back in the day of like Christine and Pet Cemetery, those were great, great films. That's what's so hard. But okay, but when I talk about like my favorite film, I'm talking about a film that I would recommend to anybody. You know, a lot of people get scared with horror movies and it puts them in an uncomfortable place. So something that anybody can enjoy. And I think like the original Ghostbusters is funny enough and it's goofy enough that the ghosts aren't like scary. We'd be like, oh my god, take me out of it, please, please. You know, but because they're kind of funny, goofy. Like he slimed me. That's like what The Last of Us. Yeah, yeah. That's a good job. I didn't work on that one. My favorite is Everything Everywhere All at Once. Saving Private Ryan. Then again, a great movie. Yeah, that's a great movie. And I gotta remember that people are really interested in it. They hold it close to their heart, like what their favorite movies are. I should have that conversation with people around the world to find out. Like, 'cause I've talked to a couple people in like India and Pakistan and like the Indian Bollywood movies and stuff like that. They love that stuff, and there's like I would I would like to see more non-American made movies because you get to see the you get okay. A lot of times people think about countries the way their politicians are. Like right now, a lot of American Democrat politicians are jerks. They're liars. They're jerks. So everybody around the world that sees that on the news might think all Americans are like that. So I think the best way to learn about the people of each country is to watch their entertainment, what makes them happy, how they entertain themselves. So, like, watch Bollywood movies to see how the Indians entertain themselves. Watch Yollywood movies in America to see how we entertain ourselves. Not necessarily the big blockbuster stuff, but yeah, that kind of stuff. Roderick, please. Your name's Roderick. Cat's 35. I think we already determined that once, Cat, didn't we? Yeah, okay, 35. There we go. So you want Roderick? Is that what you're asking? Roderick on the wall? Let me make I spell it right. Roderick. Roderick. Cat's old. Sorry, I'm just playing cat. Cat's not old. I'm just making jokes. I'm older than everyone. I've been around since the beginning of time. Neon Demon. Wow. I can't get the light proper. That ain't working. What about God? I love God. God's the best. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. My Lord and Savior. Absolutely. I pray every day. Heavenly Influenced by David Lynch. David Lynch. Great. Never got to meet David Lynch, but great. I've met a lot of people that have worked for David Lynch, and he appears to be very great. And great filmmaker. Heavily influenced by David Lynch. Heavy on story, atmosphere, endless hour. Right. That's absolutely right. Way too many movies. I got too much. Yeah. Even though that's pretty much all I do. Cat, I don't know what that movie is. It's an Indian movie. Well. So remember, Cat? We were talking about that, right? Like some people make movies that they didn't want to make in order to do their passion projects. Yes, it's an Indian production. God, yes, I love God too. Yes, absolutely. You gotta love God. Why would you not love God? He created everything that we love. Why would you not love the creator of everything we love? Duh. And I know Indians might have a different style on that, but we love you too, brother. We love you too. And I love all of God's creations. Whether you're from Kenya, the Philippines, Texas, Indonesia, Canada, Uzbekistan, Romania, New York. I'm mostly into English entertainment like the last one. No, and I'm going to tell you what, having been in the industry, we work hard on our entertainment. Oh, that's sad, Jen. Or Roderick. That's sad. Is that your brother's name? Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart, Eraserhead. Great movie. Eraserhead? Crazy great movie. I mean, so do you remember when movies like that were mainstream? You know, like now it's like you don't get to see movies like that in the theater anymore. You get to see Barbie. Yeah, the same name, okay. People like you who work in entertainment are one of the most, right, well, you have to be, you know, because you work so many hours. We have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to be on set by like 5:30 or 6. And then we work until 5:30 p.m. So we work like 10 to 12-hour days, but we have to drive home. So we wake up at 4:30. We get home at 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then we got to eat, go to bed, wake up at 4:30 again. So you have to enjoy it. Oh, absolutely, Roderick. That's when God calls you home, it's time to go home, you know? And so you have to be okay with it. I'm just double checking on my cat. See, I don't know if you guys can see very good, but I'll show you my backyard a little bit so you can be. We just got a bunch of land out here, basically. Oh, it's cold. See, I got plenty of places for the cat to go. Woo, it's chilly out here. It's chilly. Films have taken a back seat to right. Well, film quality has taken a back seat to propaganda. Like the in America, and look, I'm going to talk about feminism. Why do they want to make it seem like men didn't matter at all on Earth? But so feminism is trying to take over everything. Like the new Fantastic Five, they're all women, and like they redid Ghostbusters with women. Like all women. Why can't we have a blend of men and women? And why can't they create new movies? Why do they have to remake an old movie, then just change the main characters to women? They're doing that on purpose to make people angry and upset, and that's just not. You should make people happy. When Diosis says, when I look at the sky, I imagine that God with my brother is looking at me, and I'll tell you what, your brother's probably having so much fun and enjoying life with God. he might not. He might be just letting you live your life, knowing that you will be with him one day. He might look down to check on you, like your guiding light, your what do you call those things? Guardian angel. Absolutely. So he's got to protect you. But yeah, just live a good life. And making a movie just to make people angry is crazy, and they do it all the time. They do it all the time. At least like Disney movies, like the whole reason that they make a white character, a black character, or an Indian character, an American character, is to make people argue. Because if people argue, they'll get online, they'll go and then they get more views because people want to argue about it. So they're just doing it to be mean, because they know being mean gets a lot of clicks and views, even though they're not, Because remember, the algorithm doesn't count dislikes as bad. Likes or dislikes are both engagement. So whether you hit like or dislike, they're both good for the filmmaker. Hell yeah! Okay, it's simply a method to appeal to wide audiences without having substance. Exactly. It's offensive when someone makes a movie with forced inclusivity. It's stupid because it's not art anymore. If someone took something artistic and they try to make it into propaganda, bullcrap. Oh, dude. Do you know Tenacious D? Yeah, hell yeah. Let me see. What can I say? I used to say, man, I used to know all his Tenacious D songs. Now you put me on the spot. I can't think of anything. Let me think. I go chicka jockey, but no, I can also go. Yeah, hell yeah, Kickapoo. Peach's song. Oh, no. I'm trying to think. I am Steve. Oh right, yeah. I didn't see the Mario movie. Don't chastise me. I can't think of anything. I used to do karaoke with Tenacious D songs. It was the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy and see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, and from the sky and the dust grow and the grass does grow. Oh, in a town called Kickapoo, Kickapoo, and the grass doth grow. Oh. Once every 100,000 years ago. And JB. I like Blue Beetle. I never heard of Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle. Hey, well, let's teach us about Blue Beetle, the movie Blue Beetle. And you guys you ladies and gentlemen, got to live and love the most incredible channel on the internet. Blue Beetle. Hell yeah! You mean the Blue Beetle? I saw that in the theater. I didn't see it. See, when I was creating movies or helping create movies, it's hard for me to watch movies now because when I watch it, I always look into the background to see if the background art was done properly or if they painted stuff or if they messed anything up, and I don't watch the characters. I'll always sing along when someone brings up the Tenacious D. Absolutely, 100,000%. Once every 100,000. When you say hell yeah, that's okay. Roderick, no problem. 9 years old, as long as you have permission from your mom to use her phone, that's fine. Okay. I would say it's okay to be around adults if they're talking like this. We're not talking bad. We're not asking you to do anything weird or to go a specific political direction or anything like that. Yeah, stay away from people that try to change your thought process and try to make you who you're not. No problem, Roderick. I just wanted to confirm that he was. Oh, it was the film you meant. Yes. He's like, I don't know. I'm only 9. I say, I don't know. I'm only 48. I'm 104. I can go up. I can go. Oh, my process. Oh, I got the room. My process. I can talk like that guy. I can also do. I can sometimes do emo or Elmo emo. Emo. Cat, is there an emo Elmo? If not, there's definitely got to be. We're gonna have to get somebody. If there's not an emo Elmo, we're gonna have to get somebody like Jalen or whoever to draw emo Elmo. Jen's all Jen, what was that cartoon? Zap. It was the cartoon girl that had the star over her eye. Gem. My real name is Roderick. My real name is Roderick. Every day we're hustling. Every day we're hustling. Emo Elmo is good. Yes. We're going to make it happen. Emo Elmo. Even if somebody already drew it, we're going to make something happen. Emo Elmo. Can you imagine? I'm going to see if I can get AI to draw emo Elmo. My favorite song? I'll have to think about that. I know hundreds of thousands of songs. I used to be a musician. I used to be a performer. So from 19 to 26 years old, I toured in my band and I performed I was a singer. La la la. So yeah, Shrek took that personal. I was thinking Jane's Addiction, absolutely. But I'm trying to find something age appropriate. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Oh, let's see if I can get AI to do emo Elmo. I sang la 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 la. I can do weird things with my voice. I sing. Once there was this kid who got into an accident and couldn't come to school. Well, it finally made it out. They found birthmarks all over his body. I can go high and I can go low. So I can probably 3 octaves. Yeah, I'm definitely a bass, baritone, bass. I can dip into baritone, bass, and I can falsetto. La 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 la. Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey is from the Minecraft movie with Jack Black. And I raise chickens, so I'm a chicken jockey. Shut up, cat. I don't want to hear that crap. Always put me down. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, let's we'll see if we can make AI make an emo Elmo. Stop. Post. Create. Where am I at? Bang, bang. Oh no, can I not do that? Oh, I can't do it on my tablet. Shorts. Video. Man, I can't do it for sure. No, it all depends what bass note you're talking about, my friend. Like I can't hit like low, 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 low. So I can hit lower notes with less volume, and I can hit higher notes with less volume. Oh! I lose control though. See, you got it. I got it. But just very low volume. Very low volume. So that's the thing about learning microphone control. So when you want to go really low or really high, when you want to belt, you have to move the microphone away because you'll get distortion. And usually you keep when you're singing with a microphone. At least what I found doing live is you want the edge of the microphone at the joint on that thumb joint, and then when you sing, you can just put your thumb on your chin, so you're always staying at least this far away from the microphone. No, low is never as loud. Absolutely. But if you want it to be loud, you got to get close to the microphone. Close to the microphone. And then your range can change out. But then when you want to projection. Bye, Roderick. We'll see you later, buddy. We'll pray for your brother, my friend. Yeah. So we need to figure out a way to make a emo Elmo. I'm excited. Yeah, low is never as loud. Low is never as loud. Right. Yeah. So but that's the thing. So I was telling Kat, I tell her all the time, people make things appear harder than they are. So when you hear somebody singing bass very loud, they're actually singing it low, putting the mic very close to their mouth, and then turning it up on the mixing board. So, bye, Roderick. Chicken jockey. Bye, Brendan. Yeah. Once there was this key. Who's that one guy that does the throat singing with techno? You know what I'm talking about? He's. But that needs a microphone too, with the throat singing, because throat singing is very quiet. Let me see if I can find him. I can't do it, because if I do it and play it on my live, I'll take my live down. I can tell you who it is, absolutely, but I can't play it, unfortunately. Throat singing techno guy. Throat singing techno guy. Ummet Ozcan. Ummet Ozscan. Ummet Ozcan. Yeah, he's called the Mongolian throat singing techno artist. And I can definitely do it. But I need a freaking microphone to make it loud enough for people to hear it. And he does. And he's got techno going on in the background. It's really good. Really, it's talent. Not just like, oh, I'm going to use auto-tune and rap about my butt, my hiney cheeks. Yeah, no. I'm tired of that kind of crap. I need talent back in music again. Things like that were crazy. No, it's really cool. Wait till you listen to him. Ozmet. Ummet, Ummet, Ummet. Ummet Ozcan, Ummet, Ummet Ozcan. And he's like, used to be when I was sitting on the toilet back in school days, I used to be able to make my voice match the resonant frequency of the stall I was in, and it would make the whole bathroom go. So when I go into my creative modes, I don't listen to any music. I don't watch any TV, no movies. I watch YouTube shorts to see what other creators are doing, but I don't do anything like musically and stuff like that, especially when I'm writing, because it bleeds over. Next thing you know, I'll write a line, and then somebody will be like, dude, that's in this song that just came out yesterday. I'm like, because it gets into it. It gets into your subconscious, and you know that because that's why music is so powerful, because it's basically prayer. But who are you praying to? That's why it matters what the lyrics are. It's a cultural thing. It's a cultural twang. Sorry. Then that person's used. That, yes, absolutely, yes. The Mongolians and the Tibetans used to do that. That's how they would pray. When I went to the Tibetan Freedom concert in like 2004 with the Beastie Boys, in Washington D.C., RFK Stadium. There was this music. Okay, sorry. Yes, they had no microphones. They were in a tent with no microphones, and when you walked in, you felt it in your chest, like it was like you were like somebody had big bass, big speakers, woofers in their cars, like just because there was like 50 of them all hitting the same note, and it was just like. It was crazy. So Nirvana is great. There's a music for the The flew for a trailer. It was Nirvana. Yeah. I think yeah. Nirvana. Yeah. Hell yeah! Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Okay, so seeing what you can do with your voice. When I dropped out of school is when I was going into my music career, basically. And I would, if I was singing or doing something or just thinking outside of the box, I got yelled at. And I'm just like, I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done with it. I cannot stand you telling me what to think. If we're supposed to just be doing math and I can do math on a calculator, I just don't understand why. I know why they want to. They want everybody to just remember things so that they fills their memory up, and they want you to be confused about stuff like men can be women and women can be men. So you're confused about stuff, so you don't think about new things. They want you to just think about and be confused about what they talk about. Because the best time to come up with new ideas is when you're the least confused. Sorry, I didn't mean to be a politician. Vote for I file first. President. And internationally, there's so many methods that are used to provide so much variety. Right, dude. Not just the variety in instruments, but the variety of breathing techniques like circular breathing, gut sound, abdominal, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Nasal breathing. You can breathe like this and make it. Oh, I'm driving myself crazy. I really should start drinking again. Where's my iced tea? I don't know the purpose of school. I don't know the purpose. Yes, you do. You're Raj. You know the purpose of schools. The purpose of government schools are to make government employees. That's the purpose, and to keep whoever's in government in power. That's the purpose, my friend. And I think that you know that. Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy. The purpose of government schools is to make government employees or employees for like factory working and stuff like that. It doesn't do anything else for you. Facts, actual factual. That's my new term. Actual factual. Actual factual. Okay. Actual factual. Jot that down, Cat. Actual factual. Actual factual. Or text it to me or something. Actual factual. Actual factual. We're going to replace facts with actual factual. Actual factual. I helped my neighbor replace some broken, rotting wood around his windows and stuff. So I was on a roof for 2 days, dehydrated as all get out. Actual factual. I hope people start using these sayings because and to see how like we can talk to people in other countries and stuff like that. It's just so awesome. And me and you are creative enough, Kat, to be able to come up with these things like that. Bug up. Get the bug up. So I think that should be a cuss word replacement in like cartoons, like not Family Guy. What was I think? Well, not Family Guy, but like Adventure Time. Get the bug up out of my apartment. Get the bug up out. Get the bug up out of my apartment. You know what I'm saying? Get the bug up. What the bug up are you doing here? Get the bug up out. Labbing. Right, exactly. Bug up. Get the bug up out of here. Oh my God. You didn't take your shoes off for coming into my house? Get the bug up out. Sorry. You know what? And this is a very odd thing. The more creative people are, the more childlike they tend to be. Think the people that make the cartoons like Adventure Time and stuff like that, they're adults. They're in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. And they're making it. And they're not getting 6-year-olds to say this stuff. So, I mean, like with like a cat bug, stuff like that. Yes, they have some. But the people that write them, they're all and they tell people to act your age. Well, the people that are acting their age at 40 are writing the things for 8-year-old kids. Bug up. Get the bug out of my apartment. Is that your fate? Get the bug up. Get the bug out of my apartment. Bug up. I think we lost everybody, Cat. Get the bug up out. I'm currently writing a story for a trilogy. I was gonna say a trilogy for a trilogy. Brother, you've got my email address. And Kat, we need tomorrow, Kat, we need to change the channel name to 110th grade, 110th grade, and we need to change the email to the 110th grade email because I still have the 13th grade there. So the channel's going from 13th grade to 110th grade because we put in 110%. But yeah, your subscriptions will all stay the same, so you'll be able to find me. And that, if you notice the names, I've been putting it on the lives for the past like week. Unless I missed it, forgot. Okay, well, right, yeah. We just got to change it on the channel. I got to do that, but I need you to remind me. Hopefully, I'll remember. So, let me try to jot it down. So, Kat. First we fail, then we prevail. That like it's like a post-apocalyptic dude. Okay. If you're going to do any cartoon work or anything like that, and you need any American Colorado or do it, I would love to do it. I guarantee I can fit into the feeling of apocalyptic comedy, because if the world was falling down around me, I would be the one cracking jokes, guaranteed. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend, the end. Hell yeah! I'll definitely need, dude, and it's free. You know what? If you want to create, the best thing to do is surround yourselves with creatives, not businessmen. It's not a business till the creation is done. Like musicians, they don't say, "Oh, I want to learn how to play guitar. Let me go find a businessman." No, they've learned how to play the guitar. They create an album, a record, a CD. Then it's a product. Then you need business. But yeah, just you surround yourself with comedians. I was gonna say comedians. Yeah, I would try myself with comedians if I could too. But with creatives, and then ideas could come from every angle. Sam Clinton Howard says, excellent point. Business comes last. The only reason people tell you business comes first is to trip you up, because a lot of businessmen don't want competition. So if they can keep you tripping up down here to not even getting started, then they'll never have to compete with you. And that's why college is so expensive in America. As soon as you get out of high school, they want to put you in debt. So you can't get to elite because you always have that. 100%. People who make movies with actual love and not just for money. Right. And they will. But what happens at the end, after the movie's made, then the businessmen come in and they funnel money through it, and they launder money through it. That's what movies are for in both Bollywood and Hollywood. It doesn't cost $100 million to film a movie. It does not cost $100 million to film a movie. I can get a couple of cell phones for a couple $100 and some lights for cheap. LEDs are cheap. Yeah, absolutely. It does not cost that. But why does it cost $20 million for this actor? Well, he's not going to get $20 million. 64% is going back to the government right away. 15% to his manager and 10% to his orthopedist or whatever. Bombastic Inferno Burn. What up, Sam Clinton? Brother, do you have a channel here on the YouTubes? Inferno Burn. Bombastic. So in America, yes, tax in America. It's like if you make over $1 million a year, it's like 60%, like especially in California where a lot of the movies are filmed. I am in Georgia where like another half of the movies are filmed. But yeah, you're paying like 60%. Drip Masters 109. Are you making any content, Drip Masters 109? And Inferno Burn, we already got you up there, brother. But if you start making stuff absolutely, I was like talking about Sam Clinton. You're new to the channel, it looks like, but absolutely. If you wanna smack a doodle the subscribe button. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know. Let's do it. Well, we can send you some views when we get things going. All right, let me keep going here. But yeah, so the thing is, tripping people up. It's a game. Life's a game. It's a competition. Just look at animals. They compete for resources. And we are animals. All right, Inferno Burn. I'll see you later, brother. I'm sure I'll see you later. I'm surprised I'm still awake this early, but yes, I'll see you later, Inferno Burn. So absolutely, tripping people up younger in life will keep them from becoming elite, and then the tax system seems useless. It is useless because we print our own money. It's useless. The only thing it's for is to keep us away from the elites. Listen, 15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago, school was like $1,000. It was like $1,100 to go to most colleges. Now it's like 70 grand. So that's crazy. It makes no sense. And then taxes, they take the money from us, then they make a fake business that the government gives money to that makes them rich. That allows them to be up here in their caste system by stealing money from us. They don't know who we are. They don't care. They don't care if we die starving. But they don't want us up here with them, so they want to tax us to keep us down here. It's always the way it is. School, right? If schools were helpful, they would be free. If schools made the economy money, they would be free. But they don't. Schools make the shareholders of the schools money, not the world. They wouldn't be allowed to teach stupid classes like flossing your butt crack with angel hair and crazy, stupid stuff just to take your money. And they wouldn't require you to take feminism courses and stuff like that. Because feminism hasn't been proven. It's still being attempted and it's failing, but they're forcing everybody to follow it and teach it. Sad, many people are still believing in schools. Right, because it's politics. Politicians want to be rich for doing nothing but talking. They just want to talk, I'm the best, make me rich. And then they steal money out of the taxpayers, out of the tax coffers. Hold on 1 second. See if I can get this. There we go. Okay, yeah, I have a master's degree. Yeah, okay, so that's why me and Kat's podcast is going to be so good. Because she's classically trained and she's like a classically trained pianist, and I'm like one that learned how to play with sticks on hitting plastic buckets. Right, multiple degrees, but the reason most Democrat or liberal schools, they just make liberals or people to work for the liberals, and that's what happened. She went to school, she got all these degrees, and now she's working for the school, but now we're working together to get her out of that. So, but absolutely, that's the thing. And that's the thing the federal government was doing. They were making liberals, they were making Democrats, but they couldn't make any money because they stole a bunch of money from these people, putting them through school. So they made fake jobs in the federal government. They hired like 15 million people or something crazy like that to do nothing, and they're working from home. Only 9% go into the office and do anything except vote Democrat, vote because they don't want that paycheck to stop. So that's how the Democrats stay in power. Exactly. With the help of the subscribers and followers, we'll be bringing you entertainment rather than having to work for the man. Oh. All right, let's see. One second. Okay, let's see. Bam. I know. Why didn't anybody tell me I was on the dang screen? There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm so pretty. You're so pretty. Look at my eyes. Oh, God. It's going to give me a migraine. See how dirty my glasses are. I need to get some of those non-reflective glasses. Yuraj says, the sad thing is many kids have potential and skills to something else, but their parents hold on to old beliefs. And the school holds on to those beliefs too. Listen, the people in power don't want to leave power. So they know actual factual. Because listen, when politicians say they care about you, if you put a gun in your mouth and killed yourself, they wouldn't show up and be like, and tell your parents, like, they wouldn't even know you died. They don't know anything about you. They don't know anything at all. To them, it's all a video game. They look at the numbers of voters that they have and how many voted for them. And that's all they really care about. If it changes by one or it goes up by one because somebody's born, somebody dies, they don't care. They just want to make sure they have enough to win. And so they now they have power. Now they can steal money as much as they want for free without any obviously they don't ever go to jail. Right? So now they can do that. So now they said, we need to set up a school system. So what should we do? Well, we should set up a school system that makes us rich. Ha, ha, ha. I mean, think about war. They don't mind sending you to war for toenail clippings. You slapped my wife 16 years ago. So I'm going to kill your whole family, blah, blah, blah. And then the government doesn't go and fight. It used to be, in the beginning, George Washington was out there with a frickin' musket. Now our presidents aren't going to go fight. They're going to send kids to fight. Sorry, I'm yelling at everybody. I get passionate. I don't know. Yuraj says, I don't know how the idea of one man having such power ever began. It's scary. Just like one person has so much power. Well, so our country, it's supposed to have checks and balances. One person can say, yes, I want to do this, want to do that. But what they do is when you have kings, they gave something. They gave something for that power. They fought and people followed them. So it used to be the king was out there with a sword killing people and stuff like that. So they said, what up, Roderick? So the king was the greatest leader on the battlefield. So everybody was like, if I got to go die or fight, I want to fight with this guy telling us what to do because he's very smart. So they made the leader of the battlefield the leader of the country. That made sense. That's where it comes from, Yuraj. So they wanted to follow this man. Just think about it. If you were in the military and you had a great leader that would keep you alive on the battlefield, and then he said, look, I want to run our battalion. You'd be like, yes, do it. You're the smartest guy I know. You're keeping us all alive. And then he says, I want to run for president or I want to be king. But you're the best man I know that could be king. You know how to keep us alive. You care about us, this and that. You don't want to. That's how that works. That's how they get to power. But then what happens is that king has a kid. And then when the king dies, the kid gets power and he don't give a shit about you because he didn't do anything to earn it. Same with these politicians. They don't even use their own money to get elected. They use other people's money, so they don't care. Kamala Harris spent $1.5 billion in 100 days of not her money, other people's money. People that knew that they could make more than $1 billion if she was in power. If they never had a kid, they would have kids, brother. There's no way. They would adopt. They would have kids. If you're running a country and you have the wealth of the entire country, you're making love a lot. And they made sure that's why kings had harems. You couldn't just have one kid a year if you had a wife. You wanted to have 20 kids a year. So you had a harem of women so you could have 20 kids a year because family was power. And now we're seeing the results of that. Now we're seeing, one of his kids is king, one of his kids is vice principal, one of his kids is this, one of his kids is that. Sorry, you're right. I go crazy. Kat says, and she had the audacity to ask her followers for more money after her failed campaign. Right, but check out how kick-ass President Trump was. She was $20 million in debt. So she went over. President Trump gave her $20 million to settle the debt. The Democrats don't give us any of their money. They give us our own money. They take money out of our tax check and then give it back to us if we need it. They take tax money out of our paycheck and then give it back to us to make it seem like they're nice. No, asshole. No, butthole. Don't do that. Just don't take it out of our check. Let us get what we earn. Because we see what they're doing. They're just giving it away to other countries and other businesses that they make that don't do anything. Like, crazy stuff, I tell you. Actual factual. Cat, that might be the name of the podcast. The next podcast. We're definitely doing 110th grade. Unless 110th grade is the company and actual factual is the podcast. But now I think we need 110th grade just in order to get the ball rolling and everything. And I like the three truths and a lie thing. Your Raj apparently is dying here and crying, laughing. Because I'm so entertaining. I'm so glad I woke up this morning. Okay, and I let you know. I let you know that why I don't usually. Okay, I might wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning if I got a pee. Use the toilet, but I don't usually get up with this much energy and passion to talk to the people that I'm meeting on the internet. But your Raj is great. I met you a couple of days ago. I'm so glad that I ended up getting on time for some wackadoodle reason to wake up because my cat was and then, here we are chatting about awesome stuff. My creative brain's going, everything's moving. I'm very happy, very happy, very happy. And it's got to be God sent. I'm just saying. Now we're friends forever, Pookie. Yeah, Pookie. Hey, Pookie. Agreed, brother. Absolutely. I'll do whatever, anything I can. I'm broke. I ain't got no money, so I can't lend you no money. But I can help you creative ways, and I've got plenty of people in the industry and whatnot, so I can help you as much as I can. And if I need to get into the Indian economy, I'll be like, hey, brother, I want to do Indian jokes. I can even do like Indian voice, like what is that thing that they do in the music? They say, hello, king, welcome to hood. Ha! I did it. And 6 pound, 5 pound, 5 pound fish, 6 pound, 3 pound, 5 pound fish, 1 pound fish. I can do it. I can be Indian, my friend. I can do it. Hell yeah! And if I'm being offensive, either you're thinking about it wrong or I'm a jerk, but I don't think I'm a jerk. Hopefully it's just funny. I think the culture is funny. I think it's funny. I love it. I love to laugh, so hopefully everybody else does too. Okay, cool, good, cool. That's perfect. That's what I like to hear, brother. All right, that's fun. Let's see, what's there? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 6 pound, 5 pound, 1 pound fish. I think I can do the Indian accent. I could perfectly imitate this woman from Guyana. And their accents are, yeah, and the thing is, I know we have a lot of assholes that do stereotypical stuff, but stereotypes are usually funny. They usually come from the people. Like, if we say, hey, I need a stereotypical Indian accent, you go, thank you, can I get you, welcome to Quickie Mart, can you come in, like that kind of thing. It was on The Simpsons, for God's sakes. And the guy was Indian that did the voice, right? So, of course, I want to do all the voices I hear. And then you have people like Democrats saying, that's rude. Well, then why did they do it? If it's rude, why did God make them sound like that if it's rude? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Actual factual. Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. If you speak like that and I want to be like you. That's what it's saying. How could that? But like I say, they don't want you to succeed, so they say, no, don't do that. Don't learn how to use your voice. Even though Kamala Harris is like, yeah, y'all, what up, dog, and changes her voice. In India, a few years ago, Niraj says, in India a few years ago, there was this dude called Ram Rahim, I don't remember much, but people were unaliving each other because of beliefs related to him. That shit's crazy. That's what's crazy, okay? You have people with good personalities that control other people. It's very, dude, and it's been like that. There was Jim Jones, and the Jonestown massacre. He had a bunch of followers. They thought he was the second coming of Jesus Christ, and he took them to an island, and they were very good for like a year, and then he killed them all. They killed themselves. He made fruit punch Kool-Aid with a bunch of poison in it, like pills that everybody died. So everybody drank, and they pulled like some rag over their face and laid down and died. Right, but it's crazy. What term? What term? That term? What? What term? Cultural appropriation. Sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah. But people do a lot of nonsense. Right. Well, that's correct because of religious disagreements. Exactly. But why? And I know I'm going to talk about Islam here, and I apologize for any Islam. Islam says to kill the non-believers and stuff like that. Submission on the non-believers and stuff like that. It's not good. It's not good to tell people to hurt other people at all. I would rather save lives and wait, because I know if you stay on this planet long enough, you're going to have a vision. You're going to have that feeling in your heart, the Holy Spirit, what they say. It's going to happen. So, and I think a lot of radical Islamists know this. That's why they want to kill you before you get to that point. Because the sacrament, cultural appropriation. I meant the sacrament is based on the Jonestown thing. I have no idea. The movie, The Sacrament. I thought you meant the actual, like, this is the body of Christ, the sacrament. Okay. Watch the movie Sacrament. Please be okay. Right. Religious disagreements don't make any sense. I'll hang out with you, any religion you are, and learn as much about like what it was. Was it just because you were told you had to believe it? No one told me that I had to believe. I was laying in my own bed, and then I opened my eyes one day, and I'm like, and this is when I was like 45 years old, and it's like all of a sudden I'm just like, yep, I've been being lied to. All this satanic music and stuff like that. They wouldn't put the satanic stuff in there if there wasn't another side. They wouldn't put evil out there if there wasn't good. And they're pushing the evil a lot. And they're saying men can be women, and that's crazy shit, man. I like my penis. I don't want it cut off. If you can convince somebody to cut their ding-a-ling off, you have control of that person. And that's what these people want. Like I said with the video game stuff, they're going to get a letter, or they're going to get the list of numbers. They're going to say, how many people had a sex change operation this month? And they're going to be like, yes, we did. These people are cutting their boobs off. They're cutting their penises off. And they're like, we have power. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at myself. Uraj says, this is why I don't really get into religion. What I do is believe in God. What I do is believe in God and don't do bad stuff and respect him. That's right. That's right. But you also have to learn how to respect him. Not with religion, not with church, but with his book. There's a book that's been here for thousands of years. And I don't want to hear it being corrupted. It's the best you got. It's the best you got. The reason I don't understand Muslims is Muslims say the Bible is real and is true, but it's been corrupted. But it's the best we've got. So if you look in the Bible, how do I respect God? How do I respect him? It'll tell you this is how you show respect. If we're friends and I say respect is saying that I've got a small nose, you're going to say, Richard, you got a small nose, even though you're lying to me. And that's how I take respect. So if the Bible says whatever, if it says love thy enemy, that means then don't hate people because they don't align with you. Right. And that shows you how to respect them. Right. And I agree with you 100%. I'm not, you're on the right path, my friend. Right. I'm not going to say sitting in church. They've turned it into a business. The product was made. The product was the Bible. So then they said, hey, let's make a business. That's how can we get money off of this thing? Yeah, I agree. No, God doesn't want you to say, God's church is earth. Jesus' church is earth. You're in church 24/7. and you can talk to people about that. If you know the way to heaven is believing in God, and you're not telling your best friend, if he dies tomorrow in a car accident, he's going to hell. Anyway, my apologies. But I agree. I was listening to Seasons of the Abyss by Slayer yesterday, and I realized it seems to be a spell. Now, they are very religious. They are followers of Christ. Whether they were when they made Seasons of the Abyss and Blood of Rain of Blood, I don't know. I know they're Catholics. I know they're Christians now, but I don't know what Slayer was back then. I mean, they used pentagrams and stuff like that, but I don't know. Yeah, the logo is a pentagram, right? It's crazy. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the most rhythmic talking is spells. Tom, the lead singer Tom Mariah has changed. Absolutely. I mean, and yeah, I mean he wears a cross, and he's had a cross, but he's had a cross in a lot. I mean, even like when he was like 23, I remember 24 years old, he had crosses in photographs and stuff. Now that's after he wrote the albums. He might think, wow, oh, I screwed up. I need some protection, but he still wants to make money, So he's still going to tour, and they still do. They still tour. They still play that music. I went to see them on their farewell tour the day after having my gallbladder. Cat. Dang, you crazy ass. That's crazy. But Cat, I think we're gonna call it. Yaraj, I really enjoyed talking with you, bro. You can go to my channel to get my email address. Whatever one's on there will be a correct one to contact me. Oh, how it wasn't packed? Really? Well, it was weird. When I went to high school, yeah, you'd have been done. You'd have been dead. Could you imagine internal bleeding and all that stuff? Merriweather Post Pavilion. Yaraj, if I had the money, I would pay you to be on the channel. Like we would have a podcast right now, me, you, and Kat. The knowledge that you have and everything. I mean, and you just keep coming. It's not like a lot of people will be on there and I'll say one word, just because they want to see their name pop up on the screen. But you're communicating. And that's kick ass. That's awesome. So, yeah, I would pay you to be on the podcast if I could. So hopefully if we can find a way to make some money out of this, we'll make it happen. And you're a creative, which means we're doing YouTube, right? So we need moving pictures. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. We need that to happen. Sure, absolutely. We have to do it for free, obviously, until we can get paid. But I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know how much I appreciate you giving your time. Because it's great, it's awesome, it's great, and there's so many brainwashed people around everywhere now that going out is just like, So to find people and this is why I don't believe the Democrats in America about how black people, Indian people, Asian people, white people. I don't believe what they say because they're saying whatever they can say to stay in power, and they change, they flip flop. So they don't have any passion about anything real. It's all fake passion. So yeah. So this is what I like. People like, yeah, this is great. This is awesome. I would do this 8 hours a day, and maybe not. We do it 4 hours a day. I say 4 hours a day. And to create content, you could have your own channel. We have this channel, me and Kat and you. Bam! I think it'd be awesome, and I would love to see your creative works when you're done. You got my email, absolutely. Send over an outline or whatever. He says, of course, Pookie Dookie Chicken Dookie. It's like, he loves me. Pookie Dookie Chicken. Pookie Dookie Chicken Dookie. All right, Pookie Dookie. All right, so I'm gonna head off to sleep. Kat, you've got to be at work in what, 2 hours? So you probably need to get a little more sleep too. So we're gonna call it a day. I'll be on probably in about, let me see, 6 o'clock. So probably about 9 o'clock. So probably about 3 hours. But yeah, so we'll see you guys later. Uraj, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Kat, we'll see you. See you in a little bit. Everyone, good night. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, I need to get some more sleep though. Absolutely. I gotta find my cat too. My other cat. All right, bye.